And there is Michael Hunter claiming that he had Tyson Fury's ass whooped. He had him out on his feet, and he gave Tyson Fury the blues. And let me counterpunch. Things that go on in sparring sometimes comes out, just like, Martin Bacoli and Fernando Vargas getting knocked out, and, countless other, Anthony Joshua being knocked out by or dropped by Daniel Dubois, and now they're going to fight, right? So that makes it interesting, and we'll talk more about that as time permits. But back to Michael Hunter, okay? Michael Hunter, I think, is following the path of Martin Bacoli, okay? This is what that reminds me of. Like, hey, this is what I did in sparring against the guy that's fighting once again for the heavyweight crown, okay, against Alexander Usyk, a guy that beat him, the only guy that beat him. And now Michael's saying, hey, I gave him the business in sparring. See, if you connect the dots, you see how following someone else's route, should I say, we have a guy in Michael Hunter that pretty much between fights made his living off of sparring, and if you look at Michael Hunter and then you look at someone like Jared Anderson, and we all know that Jared Anderson gave Tyson Fury the blues, scraped him up, beat him up, knocked him around, gave him the business. And then you look at someone like Michael Hunter doing what he did to Bacoli, right? Stopping Bacoli in the 9th round or the 10th round. And you look at that and you're like, okay, that's possible, because Michael Hunter is a very busy fighter. If you look at Michael Hunter when he fought Alexander Usyk, you can tell what type of pedigree you're dealing with, right? You're not dealing with anyone that has a low IQ, that is underrated, that is a guy that is anywhere low of boxing in form of knowing his stuff, right? So Michael Hunter, I think, probably did do that, just like Jared Anderson did that, just like Anthony Joshua did that. Tyson Fury in sparring has been beat up, okay? And I think Michael Hunter's doing that because just like Martin Bacoli claimed that he did this, he did that, until he talked his way into a fight, and now look at him. Okay, so I think Mike's seen that, and he's like, you know what? I may need to follow that cab, because that particular cab is going somewhere. So Michael Hunter wants to be in the mix. And I don't blame him, because you got Turkey Al-Sheikh making people millionaires that probably wasn't even or never millionaires, giving them opportunities and doing it fast and rapid. And Michael's just following that cab because he wants those fights. So, hey, you see something that someone else did that's successful, you may want to do the same thing. So what does it mean? That means that Michael Hunter wants a fight. Michael Hunter wants a high-profile fight. Okay, so Mike wants and needs to be in the mix as well, and if I'm Mike, I would ask for a fight with like Jarrell Miller, which Jarrell Miller said he wouldn't even fight Michael Hunter because of the style and based on how good Michael Hunter really is. So, but sparring is sparring, okay? It's fighting, but it's sparring, okay? That means they have headgear on and things like that. And we haven't heard Tyson Fury say anything otherwise, but we will wait for him to respond. You guys tell me what you think of Michael Hunter stating that he had Tyson Fury out on his feet and sparring. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!